Okay, so you guys are about to see Topic Tuesday, but I wanted to stick this in here really quick to let you guys know. I saw Redhead PhD, she had a video up today, and in her description box, she had listed that you can go back to the old way of watching your, or of seeing your subscriptions if you do YouTube _ my subscriptions or my _ subscriptions. I can't remember what exactly it was, but I'm going to list it below for you just like she did. I can't stand the new feed way. I feel like I missed too much. I liked the old way better, and I'm so excited and thankful that she shared that. I don't know how she found it, but woohoo, way to go, Lauren. So I'm going to go ahead and list that below for you guys in case you're curious. All right, on to Topic Tuesday. Hi everybody, it's Kristin, and welcome to Topic Tuesday this week. This is one of the requested Topic Tuesdays from quite a while ago that I just hadn't done yet, because I was kind of looking to show you my collection and then say, and this is the one I love the most. And I don't know that I have gotten to that point yet, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you my collection and kind of talk a little bit about each of them as I go through them. So obviously what I'm talking about is bronzers. I've mentioned this several times on my channel before. I am no contouring expert. So these are bronzers that I use. I kind of always do the 3E, kind of hit where the sun would hit my face. So it's that kind of bronzing. It's not a contouring kind of bronzing that I've done. I have determined in the last probably month or so, as I've really trying to kind of focus a little bit on bronzing or on contouring, that I simply don't have a good color for contouring versus for doing what I normally do, which is kind of hit the high points. So having said that, I'm going to just kind of show you what I have, swatch them up, talk about them a little bit, and we'll go from there. And I'm also going to show you the brushes that I have used and like to use with my bronzers. So the first one I'm going to talk about is the one that I have used the most of. I can't remember, this is my second one. Maybe this still is my first one. I don't know. But this is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I originally found out about this from Lisa SEO9. She really likes this one. A lot of other people do as well. And I do like this. As you can tell, this is the one I've used the longest and used the most. And I am actually I just have this one in my kind of makeup drawer, which I'll show you at some point. So this one, as you can see, is a nice brown. And there's a little bit of red in it, but not a ton. I don't know if swatching these is going to be helpful or not. Probably not most, but you guys have seen this one on my face the most. So it's not super dark, but you absolutely can see that it just gives a little dimension to your face, which is what I end up doing with bronzers, is just attempting to give myself some dimension. Okay, the next one that I want to show you, I actually had forgotten and just pulled back out, is Hula from Benefit, and I've had mine a long time, so it's this one. Color-wise, this one has less red in it, I would say, than the Chocolate Soleil, but they do look pretty similar. Has a little more, I think, payoff, which is not necessarily a good thing when you're bronzing. So definitely is darker. And this one, maybe I ought to talk about it. This one I do like, but I think it's because there was so much to it. I like this for when I've kind of done makeup on other people, because I'm not a makeup artist, but with a little bit darker skin. For anybody that maybe has seen my other channel, or my vlog channel, my friend Carissa, she's a little bit darker skin than I do. This works really nicely to contour her cheeks, because she has cheeks that can be contoured. Okay, this one I like when I want a little bit of shimmer. I don't use this one a ton, but this is the Park Avenue Princess, and I just have the little deluxe sample size, so it's plastic, not cardboard, but that one, like I said, has a little bit of a sheen to it. Looks like that. This one definitely kind of pulls a little more, and you should be able to see that. Oh, it has some sheen to it and pulls a little more orange. This one is really nice paired with Orgasm. I didn't come up with that on my own, Sandy did. I'm not quite that creative. Okay, the drugstore, I think I'll just talk about a couple of drugstore ones here quickly that I like. The NYC Smooth Skin Sunny Bronzer. Everybody has talked about this. Everybody and their brother. This one I feel isn't as smooth. I mean, it is a drugstore, so that's understandable. So it looks like that. We'll kind of go here. And it's right there. You can see that, you know, while they have different shades of darkness, they all are kind of the same shade. Which I suppose is good and consistent if nothing else. But this works well. I feel like it doesn't last as long on the skin. And like I said, it's a little bit almost grainy, if that makes sense. But it's a nice bronzer. It's not bad at all. All right, let's wipe these off and start over. Another one from the drugstore that I did really enjoy using during Drugstore December, that's when I found it, and I haven't pulled it out since, is the Revlon Photo Ready Bronzed and Chic. It looks like this. This is really nice if you want to take more of an angled brush to kind of get some of the darker colors to do some contouring and then the lighter colors to do some bronzing. It is a very nice powder. I'm going to swatch them all or rub them all together to give you what I do mostly is all together. I'm not the most patient person when it comes to bronzer, mostly because it frustrates me. So it looks like that. You know, I'm just honest here. What do you want from me? Okay, the other bronzer that I have from e.l.f. is on this side of the Duo bronzer. What is this actually called? Blushed and Bronzed. So it's pretty dark, as you can see there. Probably one of the darkest that I have. Like that. It does apply very nice. It does apply very nicely, but it is very dark, so you should be real careful with it if you're lighter skinned like I am. And it is similar. I have used up two NARS Lagunas back in the day, and I actually have one still in the 3-pan thing from NARS. And so I do like NARS Laguna. I just felt like it wasn't the right color for me, and so I moved on from that, obviously, and have tried, you know, on the search for the perfect bronzer. Okay, I also have tried the one from MAC in Nude on Board, so it was in the super cute packaging. I didn't love this at all, and probably would have returned it if it weren't for the super cute packaging. It looks like this. I don't know, it just, I might try it again. Sure I will. So it looks like that. I don't know exactly what I didn't like about it. It does have a little bit of sheen to it, but it's not really noticeable, but it is. It's not noticeable, but it's there. Does that make any sense? You know. Okay, I just threw this in here to kind of honorable mention it, and that is the one in the Naked Flushed palette. This is very, you know, almost orange, but very light, like that. It's really just to add some warmth to your face. It's not for super bronzing or contouring. And I've talked about that in a video already. And then I have two other ones that are international bronzers. And this one I did like a lot. I wore it for a really long time. This is the Catrice Sun Glow. I'll probably break this out again in the summer when I have a little more color. It seems to work better on my skin when I have some color. But can you see? It does really go well with my skin tone. I should break that. Well, I gotta finish up my Too Faced first. And then the last one, and I really enjoyed this one, but again, I put it away because I just needed to finish one. I just, you know how we get. So this is from Natio, and it's in Terracotta Rose. And it looks like that. And this came to me from my friend Eggie in Australia. It looks like this. And I think the reason that I like this one is that it's a little bit deeper. It doesn't seem to apply with as much orange to it. I'm going to try to... So that's the Catrice, and then that's the Natio. I think I'm saying that right. Okay, so those are the bronzers that I currently have in my collection. I don't think that I missed any because I keep them kind of all in a thing like this. So I don't think I missed any. I do have some that are called bronzers that I use as blushes. So obviously I'm just talking about the ones I actually use as bronzers. So I'm going to do kind of a quick rundown of the brushes that I have used with bronzers. Drugstore wise, I have used the one, this is the high def one from Walmart. And that works nicely if you are really trying to contour. But 9 times out of 10, again, I'm really not trying to not trying to do that. So, two other drugstore ones that I have liked are the Real Techniques blush brush. This is pretty big for blush, in my opinion. But I just did hear somebody talking about how this was nice for really pigmented blush because it doesn't apply as much, so I might give that a shot. But anyway, I like this for bronzer because it does kind of get in the spot where you want, and then you can pull it up. So during drugstore December, I think I talked about this, I enjoyed using the e.l.f. complexion brush. Because it's pinched like that, it was kind of nice to get, you know, here. Because I do always go, like I said, in the 3E, but I do try to pull it underneath a little bit. And so this was really nice with that pinched thing. So those are the ones from the drugstore that I have. The one that I used to love using all the time was the Sigma large powder brush, the F20, or I think it's the MAC 252. Also pinched, same idea, really worked it well, like into your hairline. But this started shedding like crazy, and I just can't even deal with that. Although the one I've been currently using is I don't even know what to do. I have 3 Sigma brushes that are really letting me down. The MAC 187-ish one that I showed you guys that's bleeding like there's no tomorrow. This one, and then this is my favorite brush to use for bronzer. But this one is shedding too. It's really disappointing me. Anyway, this is the Sigma F25. Again, it comes to that point, so it works nice to kind of go here and up, and same idea. And because it's loose enough, it doesn't apply too much. The other one that I have that I originally liked right off the bat, and I just don't really like it anymore. I don't quite know what to do with it. It's the Bobbi Brown bronzer brush. So this was not cheap, but it's too big to get kind of what I want. So, you know, I'm trying to get it into the hairline, kind of at the edge of my, I'm looking in my mirror so that I'm pointing in the right direction, of my skin. And it's big. Maybe I'm using it wrong. I don't know. But anyway, so it's a little bit big for what I like using it for. I have, however, used it to kind of buff out my whole face at the end of when I'm done with my makeup. But anyway, so by far my favorite brush that I have found so far to use is the tapered face brush. Which would be the same as the MAC one. It's just I happen to have the Sigma one. So, okay, I hope that you guys enjoyed that and that was detailed enough, but not too detailed for you. We are kind of eventually maybe coming into spring and summer, so I thought that it was timely to kind of run down the different bronzers that I have. If you have any questions on a specific bronzer, please let me know how it compares to one of the other bronzers. I would be happy to get back to you and let you know that. So, if you aren't interested in seeing what's on the rest of my face, thank you for watching. And if you are, I will run it down quickly for you because there's really not a whole ton to it. Okay, on my face, I have the same combo I've been using for quite a while now. The Bobbi Brown and the Pro Longwear. I really am enjoying that combination. Well, okay, it's not a favorites video, Kristin. And then all over my face, well, for blemishes on my face, this Covergirl concealer. Maybelline underneath my eyes, the Dream Lumi. I'm using that till I use it up. Too Faced bronzer. And for my blush today, and I really like this, the stick blush from NYX in something. Hibiscus. So it's one of these things. Put a little on my hand. I really like it, and it applied really well. I applied it with the Real Techniques buffing brush. I just went right on the stick and then on my face. So that was nice. Oh, and I have Laura Mercier all over. As a highlight today, I used my Burberry Summer Glow, Sheer Summer Glow, which looks like this, and I just used these two. Loving that. And on my eyes today, as you can tell, nothing crazy at all. I have the Hourglass Duo in Suede, and I have this all over my lid. This in the crease, and then a little MAC Brulee as my highlight. And I just used the Tarte Amazonian Clay Liner in brown. And I have even just that color, this one of the Suede, underneath my eyes. Nothing crazy. And then mascara today, I've been using the Hypno Star, which looks like this. Check out this crazy brush. But I really like it, and it doesn't transfer so far, so more on that to come. And then on my lips again, I think I've been wearing this. Guess what's going to be in my favorites? Juicy Melon by Too Faced. I thought that it worked well. I thought it paired well with that blush. Maybe not. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.